Hi everyone, so today is going to be my first ever YouTube video, and this is going to be my brand new colouring channel. So basically one of my best friends on YouTube, Kate from Kate's Colouring Heaven, she kind of persuaded me to start up a channel. So for my first video I thought we would just colour in something nice and easy. Just, something just not too complicated, just nice easy markers, that sort of stuff. And Kate kindly gave me some questions to answer while doing this, just kind of like a get to know me sort of video. So that's what we're going to do, because I'm kind of nervous. So I'm going to start colouring the page and I'm going to answer some questions that Kate has given me to answer while doing this. So the page that I chose was this one, and I'm just going to grab a blotter sheet just to put at the back, just so like it doesn't bleed through onto the next image, like that. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Ohuhu brush markers for this. I'm just going to pick out a few colours. So I think we will do a pink and a purple. If you can't hear any noise in the background, that is just my fan. So apologies if that is disturbing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work down the page. So I'm going to start off with these, with the Ohuhu art marker, and this is R10 pastel pink. So I think I'm going to start here on these ones, and then I'm just going to just see what happens, just work down the page. So question number 1 is my name, age and where I'm from. So my name is Connor and I'm from Scotland, if you can't already tell by the accent. And I am 22. Okay, so question number 2 is what are my 5 favourite things? Just in general, could be anything. So for those who obviously will not know me, I am going to move the page around just so it's easier for me, so apologies if it is distracting. I'll try not to do it a lot. So my passion since I was young has always been animals. So I'm currently studying to be a zookeeper, but I'm just taking a break for a couple of months just because I have been going through some stuff. So animals, yeah, that's always been my passion. My other favourite things include movies. I'm a big movie fanatic. Love watching films, love going to the cinema with my pals, just, stuff like that. Thirdly is food. Like most of us, food is one of my absolute favourite things. I'm not the lightest, but I'm not the heaviest, but I do enjoy my food, whether it's takeaway or, whatever. My 4th favourite thing, definitely colouring. I've been colouring since I was like a little boy in primary school, just sitting in the corner doing pages. I used to ask the teacher to take some home. Always buying books, always buying pens. It's just so relaxing and comforting. And then obviously as I've got older, I've I've just really enjoyed it, and I've really gotten into it a lot more. What else? My last favourite thing is I am a huge Disney person. I'm actually going to Disney in September for the first time in Orlando. So I cannot wait, because I've just, ever since I can remember, it's been Disney. Yeah, there's nothing like Disney. If you don't like Disney, I would probably say there was something wrong with you. But yeah, I've not came across anybody yet who doesn't like Disney. So that are 5 of my favourite things. Okay, number 3 is what got me into colouring. So during primary school, I didn't like socialising a lot with people. So I ended up just finding, colouring pages and drawers, and I used to just sit, take loads of pens, just colour. That's all I done. And then I kind of lost interest when I went to high school, obviously, because you've got like studies and all that stuff. And then I would say about 4 years ago, I was just on YouTube and I seen a video of somebody colouring, and I was like, I need to get back into this, because at that point adult colouring was meant to be, it was starting to become a huge thing with people, and especially with mental health, which is something that I suffer with. So mental health is a really, it's such a big issue, but I could honestly say that colouring has honestly made it, easier in some ways. Sorry, I'm just doing this wee bit. There we go. Yeah, so I bought my first book, and it was a Jade Summer book. And basically it was, I can't remember, I think it was 100 animals, and I was doing a page every day, and I was really getting into it, and it was like using these cheap pens, but the pages turned out not too bad, to be quite honest with you. And then after that, I just started watching videos and, people on YouTube that do colouring for, hobby. And I realised, there's loads of different art supplies, different kind of books, mediums, everything. So I was like, right, I'm going to make this into a good hobby. And then once my mental health really started to get bad, this is kind of where my colouring kind of picked up. So yeah, it was really hard at the start, but see, once I got going, it was fine, honestly. So that's kind of where my colouring, where I kind of got into it. And honestly, I colour every day. I don't always complete a page, but I do my best to just kind of take my mind away from anything that's bothering me, or if my mood's down. And this is such a relaxing hobby, and see the amount of people that do it is quite surprising. But if I could recommend it to everybody, I would, because it's not just for kids, it's for people who've got mental health. And the amount of people that I've realised that enjoy it is really, really surprising. So question number 4 is, why did I start the channel? Okay, so when I first started watching colouring videos on YouTube, there was a little channel called Kate's Colouring Heaven, and there was just something about Kate. When I was watching her, she just made me feel relaxed and welcome to the channel while watching her videos. She didn't seem horrible or nasty, or just doing it for, whatever the reasons may be. She was just genuinely, a really, really nice person. And also because she'd done books that I was interested in, or I wanted to see somebody colour in. That's kind of where I kind of got interested in a channel. But it wasn't till about two and a half years ago, excuse me, I started messaging Kate about giving me advice on how do I colour this, how do I do this, what about this, and she was more than welcoming, she was more than helpful. She was always there if I needed her for anything, and then after that we kind of just became really good pals. In the past year or so I got to know her and her fiance Aaron, and we used to FaceTime all the time, used to FaceTime, call her, chat, she's just such a lovely and honest person, and we just became really, really good pals. And then it was about 3-4 weeks ago, and I was like, I honestly think I should start a channel. And she was like, do it, don't even think about it, do it. She said you will absolutely love it. And I was like, okay. So we've been speaking the past couple of weeks, and yeah, I was just like, do you know what, why not just give it a go? So here we are. I am really, really nervous, so excuse me if I'm a bit crackly in the voice and stuff. I'm just really nervous. But yeah, that's kind of how I got started into the channel, and it's all down to Kate. And if you haven't checked out Kate's channel, please go over there and just give her some support, subscribe. She's a lovely person, she'll make you feel welcome, and her videos are fantastic. Number 5, my favourite mediums. Okay, so I am more of a marker, gel pen kind of person. I'm not really into pencils and shading and that kind of stuff. So the majority of what you will see on the channel is going to be marker based, gel pen, maybe a wee bit of shading with like crayons, and maybe sometimes if I really want to, some pencils, but it's not something that I'm going to be doing, the majority of the time. It is just going to be markers, gel pens, and to be honest, I find that kind of the best sort of mediums for colouring. It's just so relaxing, you don't need to think about anything, just put colour on the paper and just enjoy it. Yeah, just markers, gel pens. I'm currently working on a page with Kate in the Disney villain book from Hatchet Heroes. We're colouring Shere Khan from the Jungle Book, and we are using crayons for shading over the leaves. So that will be posted on Kate's channel, probably for completed pages. And then once I've got a few more videos up and running and I kind of get used to this, then you will see some of mine as well. Okay, number 6. My favourite artists and books. Okay, I really enjoy Camelia Angelkova. I think her miniature books are fantastic. I'm currently working again with Kate on a buddy colour book for the year, which means we'll both of us work on that book together throughout the year to try and complete it. And it's the 50 farmers miniatures. I think I've got about 6-7 pages done so far, but I will be kind of stepping the game up a wee bit and trying to get more pages done before the end of the year, but I think we can do it. I also really enjoy the Hatchet Hero Disney books, the glue bound ones, and some of their square books, like the single sided ones. They're really nice. I also enjoy, obviously, Jade Summer, Alexandra Faziz. Excuse me if I pronounce that wrong. I'm not really a colour by number person. Although I do want to try and get into that a wee bit more because I know they're really popular, those kind of books. So yeah, they're basically most of the books you will see on like this kind of channel: Camellia, Jade Summer, Disney, markers, gel pens, all that kind of stuff. But obviously if people want to see a certain thing or a certain page or book being coloured, all you have to do is ask and I will try and do it as best as I can if I've got the book. That's not a problem. For this page I haven't picked any colours out specifically for anything, I'm just winging it, to be honest. Usually I would sit and think about what I'm colouring with, but nah, I'm just kind of like, let's just get colour on this page. So I'm just trying to pick up a few colours. Okay. Number 7. So Kate knows I'm a huge Disney fan, as is she, and she's asked me some Disney questions. So, who is my favourite Disney hero, princess, and villain? Thank you, Kate. Okay, so my favourite hero would probably have to be Tarzan. I love that movie. Phil Collins' music is just out of this world. Absolutely fantastic film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. My favourite princess. Definitely gonna have to be Mulan. I just think she's not like your typical Disney princess. She's different, but in a good way. She's strong, determined, she's just fantastic. And that film again is just amazing. My favourite villain, 110% is Scar from The Lion King. I've loved that film since as far as I can remember, and he's always my favourite. He's just everything you need in a villain. You know, conniving. You know, he kills, which I think it's not a certainty with the villain that you don't have to have it, but I think it just escalates them as a villain. He's just fantastic. I love the design of Scar. The black mane, the orange, the deep orange. Yeah, he's brilliant. I love him. Definitely my favourite. Okay, number 8. Who did you like on YouTube and who inspired me? Okay. Put me on the spot. Thanks, Kate. So again, Kate was the very first YouTuber for colouring that I watched, and she is still my favourite YouTuber to this day, as in colouring. Yeah, again, like I said before, she was just so welcoming to everybody. She was just, she made sure everybody was comfortable. She's just fantastic. She's such a lovely person. Yeah, honestly, please check out her channel. You will not be disappointed. Let's go for purple. I also used to watch Zoe from Addicted to Colouring, but she hasn't uploaded in a few months, so I've kind of stopped watching. No particular reason, just I've been barely watching Kate the past few weeks. I've just been so busy. But yeah, Zoe was definitely up there with Kate when I first started. And also Lisa from Lisa's Colouring Corner. She's a very good colourist as well. So probably them three are definitely who I liked on YouTube first and who inspired me. Okay, question number 9 is, if I can invite 3 people to sit down and colour with, who would it be? And this could be a celebrity, a character, family member, anybody. Okay, so when I read this question, I tried to be quite fair. So obviously number 1 would be Kate. Number 2, I think we could do with maybe a laugh if we're down. So I would invite Robin Williams. And for some entertainment, maybe if we're taking a break, it would have to be none other than Michael Jackson. So I think that would be a good colouring session. You've got comedy, you've got music, you know, you've got friend. What more could you want? And the last question is, if I could have an artist create a book, what would the book be about? So, I need that pen again. It would probably have to be Camellia Angelkova, and I would want her to make one of her miniatures books based on maybe like an animal from a different country, different, you know. I think that would be really cool. So you could do like Africa, you've got the lion; Australia, you've got the kangaroo; India, you've got the elephant. I think that would be really good. Yeah, I think, yeah, that would definitely be my number 1 book. So that is all the questions that Kate has given me. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there for today, just because it is my first video and I'm so nervous. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please, let's get this channel growing. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. And again, please head over to Kate's and check out her channel. You won't be disappointed, I promise. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.